What's up, everyone? Today we are jumping into our Ironman challenge. It's going to be a fun time. Let me make sure we have everything running. Yes. Okay. I am still sick. It's not a fun time, but hey, we're here. We're going to do our ice fishing to make money to start funding for our TRI Manos attempts. Mainly to go ahead and get our Logia made up, because I can go ahead and buy the accessories and things from the vendor and, go out, gather for our black gems and things like that. But in order to get the money to go ahead and buy our Logia, the easiest way for me is going to be with our ice fishing, because it does not require any type of fishing, energy, or life skilling at all. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get our tags all set up, get everything where we need it to be, and we shall get started. All right, hopefully that will get sorted out and we won't lose connection on our Twitch stream. I'm not sure though, but we'll try it. All right. I need to change one little thing. Bum, bum, bum. Like, I swear I was more prepared for this. Turn that on. Worry, we'll put you right there for now. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. All right. Goal is hopefully 1 billion. We'll see how long it's going to take me to do that again. Come on. Easiest way. Not lucky, but I'll take it. 3 mil is 3 mil. Whoops. I gotta remember, it's not like normal fishing. It's not like normal fishing, and every time I think it is, it's really not. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. I have to do all the turn-in still with Creo because I haven't done it here on the challenge yet. It's gonna be a good way to get it made. The memory fragments, and I want to say the cron stones needed. I gotta look to see what else. I think the enhancement box I'm gonna go for, because it'll go ahead and help me out in the long run. Especially with needing to get the sharps and the hards without having to go out and use my little petty 147 energy. Okay. Can I put these in my hotbar to keep an eye on how many I've got? Probably not. Oh, wait. There we go. I knew it'd let me put an item count. There, we can go ahead and keep an eye on how many we've collected so far. I think that'll definitely help us out. Hey, whose fucking bird is that? That's not my bird. I know that one down there is mine. Jim down there is mine. Ooh, let me feed my workers. It's been a while. I don't know what you guys are doing. Well, you guys are doing something. I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and... Oh, wait, let me check. Okay. I'll let you go ahead and continue doing that. I'll definitely need it. And then workers, do I have any that could be promoted? Not yet. I mean, I do, but I don't have any that are available to me right now. They're all working, and I don't want to go ahead and stop them. Not until I either run out of food or they run out of space in the storage, which is most likely gonna be the case. Hey, what's up? We're gonna dig in the same hole? Okay, okay. We fishing here. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this just in case anyone tries to murder me. Indeed. Come on. I messed up on that one. Normally it's an easier time. Ooh, yeah. Lucky, lucky. Look at that. Big old fishy. How you doing, Nemesis? Okay, I'm gonna try to get the... Can I get an item count? Ah, no, I can't. I was hoping I can get the item count like I have up here, but unfortunately, that's not gonna be the case either. Who knew? Okay, can I change UI while I'm doing this? Oh, I can. Oh, I've missed the fairy talking. I'm sick too. I am sick too. I considered not going live today, but I was like, you know what? Let's have a chill day, go on the Ironman challenge, and do some ice fishing. Get that out of the way. Besides, it's been a while since we've been on this challenge, and I need to make some money. I need to get my TRI at least so I can start building towards getting my TRI Manos. Bum, 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 bum. My skills are still pretty low. I have to work on my life skill level, but for the most part, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. Especially for not being able to touch the central market. Bum, bum, bum. Come on, hurry up. I feel like if there's already a hole, you shouldn't have to dig a new one. It should just let you, and like they should have an animation to just let you start casting into someone else's little pond. I feel like that would make people group together and it would feel a little more alive, more so than what it is. I mean, I say alive like there's not just four of us here. But I do like how they wouldn't think about it. No, but they did consider the fact that your hole would overlap with mine, so they just tied you into mine, so when I leave, it looks like you're fishing in nothing. Watch, when I stand up. Oh no, oh no. It's like to other people in this place of music. Yeah, that's why I'm like sick right now, so I need a chill, relaxed time, and this is the best way to go ahead and make a shit ton of money without having to really interact with much of the game. But yeah, see? You are fishing in nothing now. That's so funny. I mean, everyone else is too, but I just find it funny. Especially if you're sitting there actively paying attention to it or nitpicking at the animation. But yeah, going for the Trilogia because I know my luck and I know how bad it's going to be with trying to tap anything. I figure we'll go in with a billion or so and go from there. They're cheaper than Manos, so it's not like I'm going to be spending a lot of money at the vendor going ahead and getting the base and all that. The only issue that I'm going to run into is doing the hunting and or gathering, because gathering will take the energy, and hunting I am not leveled up with my hunting enough to go ahead and into the areas that will get me the really good drops like Narcion or the sniper hunting area. I mean, I do have a sniper rifle, but it's not really a good one. I'm a noob. I'm playing it like I'm a brand new player. Like this event here is the best event that'll ever come out to Black Desert. It'll make me the most money, blah blah blah, not knowing that there's other things that I can do, you know. I just got started. We are doing so-so. We're doing so-so. I figure I needed a good way to make money for our Logia attempts to get started with our Manos eventually. What better way to do it than to come out with ice fishing, where I don't need the life skill level, I don't have to put in energy, money, well, not, you put in money, but not a lot of money, so it's not like I'm really slowing down my progress, it's just printing money at this point. I'll print some money and then invest it into more Trilogia. If you can get silver without having to use energy, without having to risk dying, doing mob grinding, let me see, having to tap for your lucky taps to make billions and shit like that. If you can just sit there, like the ring rolling and necklace rolling and shit like that, like if you can just go ahead, put in the smallest amount of money that you can and get back a lot of money without having to have the energy, the life skill level, blah blah blah, it's great. Yeah, essentially doing nothing, and you're getting paid for doing nothing. It's almost like having a YouTube career, you know? Once you post that video, it's up and it does well. Okay, you have to, the ones that are doing well, you know, once you post it up and it starts making you money, you do nothing. You don't have to really do anything after that point. It's just printing money at that point. That's what I'm doing here. I am just printing some money for my shy to go and blow it at a casino. Essentially just blowing it at a casino. The Trilogia Casino. Come down. We got live bands, buffet. We got a buffet. We got a stand-up comedian. I don't think he's really funny, but he tries to joke around a lot, but great times, great times. Oh, and I don't have to worry about any buffs, okay? The main selling point with my challenge is that like I don't have to worry about how slow I'm doing this. I don't have to worry about any of that. I don't have to eat my buff food and or go out and make any because I don't have it, and the seafood prawns meal is a little too difficult to make right now. To me, in my head, it's a win-win. There are no downsides with this at all. For my challenge, I know other people will go ahead and make more money. Ooh, let me go ahead and turn down our game music. By the way, the music that we can play from the instruments can get you a copyright strike on Twitch. Or not, well, I don't know about Twitch, probably, but I got one on YouTube for sitting there listening to GM Polly play music. Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd gave me the try to strike my shit, so I had to mute the segment. So if you guys were watching and yeah, like if you guys was watching my stream played back or whatever and realized there was a muted section, that's why they tried to copyright strike the section. I'm like, no, I'm not sharing that little section with you because someone was playing a fucking piano in a game, wasn't singing, wasn't doing the actual music, you know, just a cover rendition type shit. Like, it's okay, Pink Floyd, we're good, we're Gucci, we'll mute the shit. Come on. Yeah, lucky. I wish I could put the item count up. Oh, I gotta put that over here. We're gonna put the item count right above my head there. There, so you guys can keep an eye. I can't exactly keep up the fatty right here, but your boy got a fatty. Your boy got a bag full of fatty. Let me stop before I get like banned. Like, I wasn't allowed to put the stream title as catching a bag full of fatty. Like, I understand like how it sounds out of context and all, but you know, that's what I'm catching. I'm legit getting something in the game called that, so like I figured, okay, well, I'd be able to put that as my title, and no, Twitch wouldn't let me. So I figure if Twitch is not gonna let me, and they would let me stream with just a fucking black bar if I wanted to. I mean, not really, not anymore. They fixed that whole meta, but they did allow that at one point. So I figured they would let me put a fucking title. Just a title. You know, it wasn't a hot tub, right? It wasn't me like exercising in spandex, so like, come on. Come on, it was a title of something in the game. An item, an actual item. Like, I figured it would be allowed. Hypocrites, I'm telling you. So yeah, I figured if they weren't gonna let me, no other platform was gonna let me, so I abandoned that title, and I figured, you know, we'll just settle on... Yeah, no, they'll allow way worse things, but a fucking title of an item in the game, of a game that's not even like sexually oriented to a point. It's not as bad as like playing GTA or... I mean, I don't know about Pokemon, because Pokemon is a little animal abusive. You know how they be getting. You know how they be getting with those pocket monsters. I gotta play Pal World today. Speaking of animal abuse or cruelty or whatever's being stouted and touted and packed up alongside Pal World in a nice little deluxe bundle. I haven't played in the last 2 days now. I've been really wrapped up and enshrouded. The building has me really fucking enshrouded. Or like captivated with enshrouded. You like segue there? Like, oh yeah, speaking of animal abuse, like Pal World. Great game. I enjoy it. All right, so let me do a quick count because I don't know how much I'm getting, and I kind of want to know. My fiance is having issues with I mean, not her, but there's like issues at the job, so she's letting me know. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, find out about that. Continue fishing. Yeah, like I was saying about Enshrouded, I've been really like captivated by the building, just the building aspect of it. It's great. It's enjoyable. I don't really care for the combat. The combat's like extremely, it gets overpowered if you do magic and range, so I want it to be like this paladin type of build, and I'm really starting to figure out my play style is going to be some type of old hermit living in a basement dwelling manor type of thing. But in my head, I have a project in mind because there's like ruins of villages and shit scattered around the map. I'm gonna go ahead and claim one and try to renovate the whole village. Should be my little project. All right, yeah, I was trying to originally get the calculator. I need to calculate the fish and get a rough idea of what I'm making as I'm making it. All right, so 3 mil, we'll do 10. We'll do 10 just so that I have a good baseline. All right, so that'll be 30 mil. I'll need a lot of those, but the fatties are the ones I'm gonna really be trying my luck for. I mean, not really much I can do, but that's what I'm gonna be hoping for. I bought 100 of the event rods, so I do have a nice little extended time I can be out here fishing. I'm thinking we'll do like 2.5 hours maybe, and probably go from there, see how I'm feeling. I hate being sick, like, this really fucking sucks. I'm not doing horse breeding, so I don't need it. All my little goodies are just piling up. Speaking of which, let me check to see my storages. Do I have space? Transport? Not yet. But you, Calpheon, you're good. Keplin's starting to pile up, but still good. Blish, good. Oh, wait. I need to check you. Heidel. What are you making? Silver embroidered alchemist. Okay, so hopefully by time I get done ice fishing, we will have another silver embroidered attempt. I'm still trying for a +3. +3s are going to help me out with not having the seafood crons. Like, it doesn't matter what the silver embroidered is. Like, it will help me out in the long run without having my buff food until I can actually manage to get my buff food. And also, I'm thinking while I'm out here, I have to check over there around Velia Beach or not Velia Beach, but the training dummies out there in the Bay Area for the coral that I can gather and try my luck, because I'm not going to be able to dive down far enough to actually get my pearl oyster meat. I'm thinking just the lobster, and if I can get lucky, 1 or 2 oysters and get the meat like that. I only need 1 or 2 dishes, like, to really go for some type of push. If I can get more, that'd be great, but right now I have to think of another idea on how to get my seafood crons. I should pull up my notes. Hold on. I do have notes on everything that I'm going for and what I'm doing. Like, the alternate ways to go ahead and do things. Hold on. Let me figure it out. Balanos meal. I could do it that way. Okay. I'm not gonna need the seafood. I gotta work on my gathering gear. Probably get it up to TRI so I can go out and do the line gathering out there in Valencia. If I can get the savory steak, I can go ahead and bypass the whole need for the pearl oyster, the lobster, and all that. I don't have to deal with the Magoria seafood meal and combining all of that. I can just make the savory steak, the sauté tea or sweet tea, or however the fuck it wants to be pronounced. I don't do English well. I am basically starting out with nothing, bro. It's not exactly an easy thing to do without the central market. Especially with trying to get the contribution with having the lack of material, so I have to wait for my workers to continue going. But I'm doing it in a casual manner, so it's not like I have the game running 24/7, so my workers are not gathering constantly. They're only gathering while I'm playing. So yeah, I don't have much of anything yet. Whoops. We'll get there. I'm just trying to get my workers, you know, actually getting there. And the contribution. I'm still working on getting the contribution together. Mainly trying to get all of our nodes connected so I can go ahead and have my workers running from area to area. I think my next endeavor is to connect over... I might have to look into the placement of everything, but I might be able to get away with down here, maybe? I don't know. I can easily run over to the den and get the knowledge and shit. Hopefully not get my ass whooped in the process, but we will find out. I was thinking you can get stuff from the Black Spirit space, however, if new collected yet. Oh, man. Oh, I got a lot of things. But yeah, food boxes, let me... Elixir... That'll help out. More elixirs, if I had the family bag, that'd also be a great thing, but I kind of don't. Normal elixirs. No type of food. No real type of food that I can go ahead and eat. What's Dylan? It's going. It's going. I'm trying to earn money to continue doing our Trilogia attempts. Once I can get our full Trilogia, I can go ahead and start getting our TRI Manos built up and hopefully built up. With how unlucky I can be, I don't really have faith in it. Like that necklace here. That necklace, I have a feeling I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna shatter the shit out of it. It'll probably be my first attempt too. Look guys, I'm doing great, and then bam, breaks. Alright, so we got 24 of the small and 8 fatties. Look at that. But he got 3K PC, played Black Desert, told you he's never going back to console again. Yeah, no, you don't usually want to go back to console once you touch the actual, like, PC version. Deadass, like, why would you? Like, not only does it play better than the console experience, and then you realize, like, there's a lot more content because console is lacking it. So, you don't jump back. Yes, I am building it all from scratch. We are not doing any central market, no combat. We're not doing world bosses. We're not doing the pro shop. Like, we can't put actual money into it. We can do like events. We can get the Black Spirit save, any of the redeemable codes that they give out. As long as I do not have any type of player-to-player interaction getting my things and the combat, like there is no type of mob grinding combat. We are like PvE pacifists here, or mob grinding pacifists. We feel as though monster lives matter too, okay? Animals? Nah. Not animals. Fuck animals. I'm sure I'm gonna have PETA, like, coming to my channel. My god, what'd you say? Started playing Terra on console and you're like, this game is dead. And I think this is, like, not even the most populated MMO here either. And if, like, jumping into Terra makes you feel like it's dead after, like, playing this, could you imagine getting into MMO day one? Like, when you can actually log in, those days are fucking amazing because of all of the players running around. I mean, granted, connection is, like, probably shit, and like I said, you're probably waiting in a queue, but when you get in, the first month is always, like, a very, very interesting month. I don't suggest wasting your money on that first month. Like, wait. Oh, I'll always tell you wait, like, a year. But if you opt in and go ahead and pay for that day one type of experience, yeah, it really makes you feel like all of the other MMOs that you're playing are, like, dead. Yeah, and Terra has 100 console players at the most any given point. Unfortunately, I used to play Terra. I used to play Terra on PC. I'm not really a console player. The only time I really play console is when my fiance wants to jump on the PC and play her games. So I'm like, all right, let me jump on and play Minecraft or whatever. I won't even try to play a AAA title. Like, nah, it's alright. It's alright. If I can't play an MMO like Black Desert or an indie title like Enshrouded or Palmon, or I mean, I can play Palmon, but you know, a little indie title that I can play on PC, like I'd rather not. A lot of times the monetization scummy practices of like a AAA title just does not have me wanting to do it. because they gave private server purchase. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of games thrive on that. They thrive on the ability to go ahead and have your rentable services and shit. Yeah, Triple H is going bad. Like, personally, in my opinion, like, it's just going bad. They try to play it safe, and it just doesn't work out. We want what we want, and they're like, nah, that's not what you want. You want to be handheld, coddled, and thrown in a fucking little squishy bubble. I don't know. A lot of our indie games are like trying to risk it for the biscuit. I mean, 9 times out of 10 it'll normally end up in failure, but when they actually go ahead and do what they've been trying to do and, you know, hinting at and blah blah blah, like, it works. It works really, really fucking well. Or then you got companies that'll go ahead and try to improve on what the other company is not doing and do it better. Exactly, because they're just going ahead and giving us what we want. They're listening to what we want, not giving us what they think we want. Bam, 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 bam. Like, look at Throne and Liberty, for example, okay? Perfect example. Like, they thought that we wanted a mobile type of experience, you know, because we wanted to be lazy and have everything done for us, and we were like, no, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. You should probably listen to us, or we're not going to play your game. The game's not even out yet. We're not even going to bother playing it. And they went ahead and turned around, and we have to wait longer for the game because, you know, they listened. Like, you should really just stop and listen to what your players are wanting. Listen to what the consumers want, you know? Read those fucking god-awful, toxic Reddit posts and shit like that. Got a buddy telling me to play WoW once again. I used to play WoW. I used to play WoW until they started dumbing it down. No offense, but it's not like it used to be. And the whole, oh well, we'll just re-release classic and it'll be like it used to be. No, the problems and everything that have like evolved over time, copy and pasted in the old environment does not work out well, and it's a whole entire train wreck over there. You know, so I'm not doing it. I don't like it. I don't like my gameplay being dumbed down and made so that I don't have to ever leave a town if I wanted to, you know? I'd love to see a console version of RuneScape. RuneScape is a good one. RuneScape is a good one. If I didn't feel like paying for the sub and I can play more free, I would. It's just the point that I am in is like, I've played so long paid that there's nothing to do on the free version, so it's not like on EVE Online where you can go ahead and continue doing your little gimped activities. You can't use the same ship as everyone else or do the same activities that are requiring the higher skills, but you can do your basic shit all around the world. There's like, the only thing that is held off from you is like your skill and your ship that you can use, which is also tied into your skill anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, if they merged the two and gave us a system like that, perfect. Perfect. Give us like the Plex system that isn't abused. It has its little regulations and shit like that. The economy is more regulated, like player regulated, and not so fucked. Neither does Eve. Eve has no level. Their economy is all done by player. There's no intervention. There's no base value of like what this is and blah blah blah. I mean, I think there's like minimal developer like input into it. It just works for what it is. All right, it's not the best. It just works, but I feel like you throw that little system into a game like RuneScape with the immersion that, say, New World has, and the life skilling that Black Desert, like the comprehensive life skilling that Black Desert has. What's up, Project? Like, if you just merged all that shit into one and not tried to play it safe, not tried to do a copy, paste, and repeat type of thing, like, I feel like players would eat that shit up. You don't even have to look good either. Like, players would eat it up if it was like a 2D type of game. Yeah, I am still sick. I have like a bad headache. I'm stuffy. Fun times, but the show must go on, and we are doing our Ironman challenge. I need money for our trilogia, so what better way than to come out here and do our little ice fishing. I popped a buff I did not need. Shocker. Let me check on my coconut production. Pretty low. Definitely good for free to play. Definitely hold on. It doesn't really matter for free to play. Like, you got your tubular Timmies, I can go and make more money quicker than this. But an Ironman life skilling challenge, perfect. Perfect. Screaming my name. I thought about it yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? Instead of doing ice fishing on my main account, I can easily like do whatever on that. I can go ahead and jump into my challenge, take care of all that money I need right there, and not deal with anything else. To be honest, adding levels makes a game bland and generic, like every other MMO. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And then like try to be quirky with it. Like, oh, there's no levels, but really there's like skill level that you have to get and this level that you also have to get, but there's no level in the game. That's a level. Secret World. Secret World was a great one that like tried to be real quirky with no real levels, but there really was. Like, just give me something like Minecraft, all right? Give me something like Minecraft where you don't really have a level. I mean, you do, but you don't. I mean, in my game, there is levels, but nothing is bound by levels. It's just a number. Then why have it? Then why have it? It makes me feel like I have to chase an arbitrary number to be better. And if it doesn't really matter, then why am I chasing it? It makes me feel like I've wasted all of that time. It gives me that dirty, like, you had your pinky in my butthole type of feeling. There we go. Let me make the hole again. There. Yeah, it makes me feel like all that time and effort that I put in is, like, meaningless. Kind of like my mastery. Like, now that I can get 2k mastery on my gathering, going for anything else is, like, fucking meaningless and pointless. Like, it really discourages you, you know? Like, at that point, don't even add it. Is there any way to... I'm thinking you'd have to make a whole new system there, man. I'm thinking you'd have to do something else. Ultima Online had a great little system. Ultima Online, I feel like had a great little way. Okay, your attributes were gained by doing whatever skill. You gained skill by doing whatever action, and depending on the action that you did, would go ahead and take away certain skill points. Like, say you did a lot of lumbering, and you got your strength up, your constitution. If you did, say, like cooking, it would take, you know, point blah 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 away from lumberjacking, but give you blah 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 for cooking. They went ahead and did it like that. So, oh, and over time too. So if you did not do that skill, it would slowly give you back the skill points that, you know, you accrued from doing it, because you are no longer doing it. You know, you are forgetting that skill. So you can go ahead and start allotting that in there. But there was no way to go above like a certain amount. So once you hit that limit, you can continue doing that action or blah blah blah, but there wasn't anything you were getting from it, you know, other than the maybe the attribute if you did not hit the cap like that. That's one way you can go ahead and do it. That'd be a perfect way. I like RuneScape because I don't know, there was just something about the repetitive gathering and crafting. I don't know. It's like, yeah, you're doing the same shit over and over and over for months on end and shit like that, but like, I don't know, there's something about RuneScape that just makes it different. There's no real gimmick to it. There's no real eye candy or anything about it. It's just, I don't know, the repetitiveness is just, it's something that it's RuneScape. It makes RuneScape. Like, you know that going in. Like, New World is a modern attempt at being a modern, like, RuneScape, and there's just something about how repetitive the gathering and crafting for those type of games are. That's, I don't know, it's what they are. It's like how Minecraft, you know, is your survival base building type of game, but there's no other game like Minecraft. It is what it is. It's Minecraft, you know? Yeah, I understand. I'm trying to make a diagonal progression. Skills matter, plus your real life FPS skills way more important than your player level. Then yeah, if it doesn't matter, you should not make it matter. Could you imagine Black Desert with no type of real level progression like that? Like, you had to do the action and shit to level your attributes, your life skill, your other skills, your magic, all of it. What's up, Law? How you doing? You know, you had to go out and find your skills. You had to go out and find your armor or craft your armor. There was no, like, I mean, you could interact with other players to go ahead and buy your shit like that, but like, your main source of getting your really good gear was going out into a random dungeon and trying to murder the local dragons and other monsters and demons and shit. Built only underground bases and only underground railroads for Minecraft. Yeah, I am slowly getting into that with my console playthrough because my fiance has been playing on my PC recently. I've been going ahead and experimenting on what I can do with Minecraft while I wait to play Enshrouded. I mean, that's how it's gonna work to craft gear, but always get better when grind drops. I don't know. I don't I don't know how I feel about it. Like part of me likes the whole aspect of going out and having to kill to get better shit, and the things that you are crafted are not as good, but at the same time, as a crafter and gatherer like I am, it's a shame that after a certain point my gathering and crafting means nothing. You know what I mean? I used to I used to know how to use redstone. It's been a while since I've played, so I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like legit, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and it's been a very, very interesting type of thing going through and like, oh, what does that do? Or oh, that's new. I've never seen that shit before, even though the update came out like probably oof 2 years ago. I think me and my fiance was playing. That was the last time I actually jumped in and played. I think 2 years ago. Could have been longer. Come on.
We the fairies
Oh,
love
oh, oh.
honey. Honey, honey, honey.
My damn fairy's talking to me, being all weird. I like honey. Honey, yum, yum, yum. Yeah, when it comes to crafted gear and shit like that, Final Fantasy had the best system for it. They definitely had the best system for crafting gear and shit like that, especially with the stars that you had to do. Like, if you got the star material, you can go ahead and start doing the star crafting. Like, I ate that shit up when it was first introduced. Like, oh my god, I can go out and do all of these like stupid little mini games. I had to level up this and get that and do this just to play the mini game and be able to get this little 1 star level fruit to do that with this, and I ate it up, man. I really did. I think it was mainly the fact that like if you were good and you played it right, you were able to get the high quality material, like the higher quality material, and you can make some pretty good fucking items that was better than what a normal crafter could do. And if you played it like leveling is bad in Terror as bad as Elder Scrolls Online, I played them both. I played them both. I couldn't really get into Elder Scrolls because like I was coming in from Skyrim, you know, Oblivion. Once you got online, it did not have that same little feel, especially when it first came out. I was like before they came out with what was it, Tamriel Unchained or whatever the fuck it was. Whenever they unified it all and everyone's level and blah blah, like, nah. I played when it first came out, and two friends could not play together because you would spawn in two different shards, so like you can be standing in the same spot but not be like seeing each other. Fun times. Yeah, one Tamriel, there you go. Yeah, it was bad. That's when I first played it, and if you're coming in from Skyrim or whatever, you get a bad taste in your mouth after that. I tried it after Tamriel 1 or one Tamriel came out, and you know, to see how it felt and all that, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Wasn't my cup of tea. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just I expect more than what it is, and what it is just is not for me. Like Fallout 76, like after a certain point, like I gave up. Just was not for me. And I didn't give up like an hour or two in. No, I gave like a couple hundred hours into it. Like I put some time into the game and, you know, got to the end of the story, did the new little content packs that would come out and blah blah blah. It's just not like Fallout 4. And, like no other way to put it. Like it just does not hold up. You know, it's not even like the Starfield effect. Like you feel like it could be great if they would go ahead and work on the updates and polish it. Nah, it's just it gives me a Dollar General, dollar store type of vibe, like coming from the other ones, like especially if you're just coming from Skyrim or Fallout. Kind of like how Path of Exile is doing Diablo better than Diablo. It's kind of weird. It's like when you listen to your fans and you give them, or you listen to consumers and you give them what they want, it's like shit. It works out better. Definitely works out a lot better. I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't like to be told what you think you like. I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't like that feeling. So for a game to go ahead and listen to you and like, shit, you know, I wanted to do that. You know, Destiny 2 is not letting me do that, and they promised me the ability to do that, and they're not letting me do that, and oh wait, hold on. That guy over there is letting me? He's doing exactly what I want, and blah blah blah. I mean, it's not the same IP, but I have all these functions and shit that I've been wanting in Destiny 2, and I don't have to pay for it like that? Okay. Sign me up. Or like Path of Exile with their storage and basic functions, like shit. How is a free-to-play game doing Diablo better than like $70 fucking package? Come on. Come on. Got 52 and 14 of the fatties. Come on. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Talk about it, and it appears. All right, so far we are at 150 mil. And that's probably 100 mil. Let me check. 52. Oh no, 150. So we have 300 mil here. Come on, come on, come on. Lucky, lucky. Lucky, lucky. Usual, what I tell your friends is you play the game for free and still achieve the same stats and gear, or you have to pay to play. Yeah, can I achieve the same shit as a paying player, albeit very, very slow and grueling? Or do I have to pay to go ahead and really play? Let's be real. You know, a lot of games will go ahead and cap you on the free content like RuneScape or Eve to where you have to pay to play. Like there is no way around it. Like yeah, you have to pay to play. Eve Online, Lord of the Rings Online, I don't know if RuneScape on will let you pay for a sub using the in-game currency, but games like that allow you to use the in-game currency to buy your sub, you know, do a little bit better because like you can go ahead and do your little grueling road to go ahead and feel like a paying player eventually afterwards, you know. I just don't like it when they make it so hard and convoluted to where, like, you'd rather just go ahead and swipe your card. Even if it's like the whole like money grind to get the yeah. Eve has a good little system to where they go ahead and the player can buy their
Bless you.
in-game currency or whatever the fuck they want so that they're not using RMT or outside RMT. Let's be real, it's all RMT, but they're just trying to limit it to being in game to where they can manage it. The 12 mil gold a month. Okay, so they do have a way to pay for the sub using in-game currency. That's all that matters, right? Yeah, real game, in-game RMT will always be better than outside. I'll always like, yeah, it can be shitty sometimes, like with the Neverwinter Online, like that one was bad with their RMT, but you know, or Lost Ark. But with like Eve Online or Lord of the Rings Online, they're oh well, I'm just saying the I guess in RuneScape, the process of using your in-game currency to go ahead and get the sub, like I feel like that is a lot better than making it long and grueling like Lord of the Rings Online. They have a long grueling process. Love the title. Yo, I'm a broke boy fucking ice fishing. I don't care. And no, you're not late, Dial. You're not late. We gotta make money for our trilogia. I don't care. Like I'm tired of not having any gear, and we need to start making some moves. The only stuff you're missing for not paying is just passive skills. Like I can deal with like slight little limitations if you're not really paying for the sub, you know, but I think the worst egregious one is SOTOR. They have the worst fucking way to go ahead and limit the things you can do if you wanted to play for free. Now I don't want to hear anything about, oh well, you can just go ahead and buy it from the another player who's listing it on their little auction house and you can unlock it like that and blah blah blah. Like yo, if you are having to pay money to unlock the ability to hide or fucking show your helmet, get the fuck out of here. That's way too much monetization and that's being scummy. That's where like you lose it. Oh, you gotta go ahead and this game is a little bad with the whole $40 a month and you get your sub and there's 3 different subs and oh by the way you have to pay for the dyeing of your like that's a little bit too much. Eve, I like with Eve has a, I mean I wouldn't call it a monthly pass, it's a sub. Yeah, they have a sub that you can go ahead and buy. You can just buy Omega and blah blah blah, or you can buy the Plex and get your Omega like that, or sell it to another player. Yeah, you can still buy the Omega from the market. You can buy Plex, and 500 Plex is like 1 month of Omega, and boom, you're good. You're Gucci. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a good system, and I know, oh my god, RMT, blah blah blah, but it's like, come on. You're gonna have RMT, you might as well have it limited to in-game to where you can manage it. Yeah, Poise, what's up? The black gem fragments from the elk over there in Bear. I was a little too far from it on this account to bother doing it. For the black gem fragments, apparently, yeah. I'm only going by what is posted up on like Grumpy Green and online and shit like that. Like, for gathering alone, for gathering, not hunting. Not hunting. If you want hunting, I suggest going out to Narcion or the sniper hunting area. They have the best drop rate for the black gem fragments. They concentrated the black gems. I mean, if it makes more money and players get the plex for the hard work in game. Yeah, like, I have no problem. I already know RMT is here to stay, much like with AI content and blah blah blah. I'd rather have it in the game, limited by what the devs have in store, and they don't do it in a scummy fucking manner. Did 4 hours hoe at Bear last night, made around 4 bill with 2K mastery. Yeah, you can now make a lot of money, especially with the mini games procking. The mini games, the traces and all that. The areas that I find that are best for the black gem fragments, I'm on my Ironman challenge, so I don't really have all of the map unlocked, but over here in Narcion doing the grass rhino hunting, I personally enjoyed the grass rhino hunting because it dropped a lot of the concentrated black gems and the black gems. If you go over to Land of the Morning Light, you have the sniper hunting area over here, which will drop the concentrated, like a lot of the concentrated. Those are some of the best areas to go ahead and pick them up if you are trying to go for them. At least that's what I've experienced. That's what I do for mine. That's how I go ahead and do all of my little mastery tapping. It's especially what I'm gonna have to do for this. Come on. You have no hunting, kills fun for me, reload target, etc. You have no hunting. So you're strictly gathering? As much as I would love to run out and do something else, I can't ignore the fact that I can get all of these fucking goodies for free. Like, look at that. I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I can. She's a second material doing herbs. I don't think anyone can really flag like that anymore. I don't think there's gonna be any type of PK fire motion. Alright. So they start doing all this, yep. Going. Don't mind me. handing in fish. Yeah, but weren't people complaining because, like, they made it harder to go ahead and PvP and shit like that and all that dumb shit? They're all up in arms. Oh, they're killing the game. The game's gonna die in a month. The update is gonna kill the game. The player base are all gonna leave. You know, the people that are still here. Son. More little bonuses for me. Do you think we will see the everlasting or change, price change on EU or NA? What is it on EU? Yeah, people have been saying that they're banning people for PvPing. Oh, pish posh, hogwash. I don't want to hear it. I don't care about hearsay and blah blah blah. People always spread like the fear-mongering propaganda. Always. There's always a stipulation or something more to it. They gave private world purchase for BDO PC guy. No, I wouldn't. No, I mean pianos at max price will be 1 mil on Korea. What the fuck is the shit now? Oh, I don't have any. I keep forgetting. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, like private servers like Rust, yeah. But I don't know how I'd feel about that. I play Black Desert for the camaraderie with other players. I play it for the ability to interact with others. Like after you make a private server, I think it becomes Crimson Desert at that point. You know? And if I wanna go ahead and do something solo like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and play Crimson whenever that finally decides to come out. I've been sick for the last like 3 days now. I haven't been online 2 days prior. Like after coming back yesterday, like I'm slowly getting back into looking around and seeing like what's going on, what's coming out with the update and all that dumb shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I have been under the weather. But also, did they say it's only for Korea? Like, did they say like we're doing it for Korea, or did they say like, we're like doing it first for Korea, then we're gonna go ahead and roll it out for the other regions? Like, you have to think about that. Like, it may not even work over there in Korea, and or they might have to do it only for Korea because like something, I don't know. Yeah, definitely find out. Find the link and share it with me. I'm slowly getting back into all the global lab updates and shit like that. I do know the crystal unification is coming tomorrow and removal. I do know that much, all right? I don't know, unless it's in I want to say unless they go ahead and let us know in the global, I would not try to speculate or get your hopes up or anything. Take it with a grain of salt. Until Black Desert themselves will go ahead and hint at it or put it up or whatever. Let me check the global patch or the global lab real fast. Let me find out. Let me just look. All right, Dylan, enjoy your night. Hurting your ass bike riding for a bit. Hell yeah, enjoy it, man. All right, global lab. Find out what's going on. I thought we were... You don't have a comfortable bike. I thought we were able to craft it... Or, God, not this dumb shit again. I just wanted the crafting notes. I thought we were able to use the everlasting herb for the shit anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure we had to use the everlasting herbs for the T10 taps anyway. I could be wrong. Let me check. Mythical powder. Yeah, no, yep. Right there, everlasting herb to make the mythical powder, so... What you mean? That's been like that. This has been this way for a while now, since the first T10. Alright, Global Lab. The 26th, yeah. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Central market changes. Yeah, so I guess we'll find out if that's coming out or not. They normally will let us know the week of. We'll start getting like little information on all that. Okay, so with the new recipe, they're removing the need for the opals, they're removing the need for the everlasting herb. Now all we're gonna need is the old moon sensor mold, 300 magical lightstone crystals, 400 old moon alchemy catalyst, 1,000 copper ingots, and 1,000 tin ingots. Interesting. Very, very interesting. You know what that means, guys, right? Hold on, let me go ahead and get this all. I'm gonna share this with you all because I do find this interesting. It is an option. Big W, huge W. All right, let's go ahead and get this all changed up. There, done. We'll make that a little smaller. There we go. All right. So in the global lab that came out the 26th or whatever, I don't know when this was updated, but there is a new update coming that is going to change how we do the T10 taps. So for those who have been going out and gathering all of the copper and the tin and making the melted and having the extra ingots, hold on to them. Definitely hold on to the ingots and the copper and the tin ingots. Now we are only having to use the old moon sensor, 300 magical lightstone crystals, 400 old moon alchemy catalyst, 1,000 copper ingots and 1,000 tin ingots. So if you have a lot of them, and I suggest stocking them up now before the update comes out, so you're ready and waiting for this. But we're no longer having to use the pure crystals, the opals, all of it now. And yeah, basically all of your workers can go ahead and do this. Like, you can have your workers making your T10 attempts while you're out there doing your alchemy, or you're gathering for the Flora Lightstones to break down. It even makes doing the central market buying like a lot better with having all of these little ingredients being changed. And as mentioned, the central market prices are, the quantity is being risen with the burnt remnants of the spirit, green coral, gold, white, jade of time, or I guess jade. The jade coral, I don't really fucking know what that is. Jade of time, blue whale meat, blue whale oil, blue whale tendon, the Turo blood, encroached breath. Like, I don't really, the translations fucking suck, but there is, the quantities being risen, so that's also something to look forward to. And also, like you guys mentioned, we don't know if we're getting this or not. We don't know when this is coming out or not, but the price of the everlasting herb on the central market is going to be risen, which is going to help out a lot. I think that craft costs 1.7 bill. All the other ones are like 3 times cheaper. What you said, this one right here is more costly. This one costs more than the other one, like doing the pure crystals. Let's do a quick little check here. All right, so let's do a quick check to see. Copper. Let me get up the actual recipe so I know how many of the copper and blah 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 we're doing. Okay, so pure copper, we're doing 100. Oops. Gotta get this moved. Yeah, it's 1.4 for the new, only for Old Moon Catalyst. Well, they're taking the harder bottlenecks out. That's the main selling point. Like,
Okay, if you say so.
that's the main thing. They're removing the bottlenecks. I'm not really concerned about the price and all that. You guys can number crunch and blah blah blah. I'm just saying you guys have the ability to have your workers going ahead and doing all of that while you are out there doing your alchemy or blah blah blah, instead of, like, having to mine, to do your alchemy, to get the metal solvent, to do all that. You got to get your opals, you have to go out and get your everlasting herbs and shit. You can now, it's all simplified to copper ingot, tin ingot, and blah blah blah. Like, I don't care about the numbers. I'm not really here to min-max it for you guys and tell you the most efficient way to go about it. I'm just letting you guys know that it's going about, like, it's happening. And I don't know when, don't know for who, don't know, like, all that dumb stuff. Like, it's just here, okay? I'm just telling you guys, like, what that is. That's all. The number crunching, that's for you guys. That's all of you. That's not my concern. Like, once I start doing it and I get into it, then I can go ahead and figure out, like, okay, here's how I'm gonna go ahead and cut the costs and blah blah blah, or look at someone's video and all of that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if, like, when that's coming out. I don't even know if, like, we're getting that next week, the week prior. Hell, it could be a month or two until we get it, you know? Yeah, you'll be paying more for the attempt, but you don't have to go out of your way to gather all of the extra things. Like you're paying more for the convenience, which that's fine. Um okay, so the new crystals that are coming out, the vital and the life. Let's see. Okay, so they have been changed. 1 forest crystal, 50 trace of forest, 50 magical crystal or magical shard, 100 magical lightstone crystals, and 10 spirit leaves. I don't know what a spirit leaf is, but whatever that is, we can now go ahead and craft it up in our inventory using simple alchemy. Oh, and okay. The spirit leaf, fucking alchemy. That's right, dumbass. But yeah, 1 forest crystal, the 50 trace of forest, the 50 magical shard, the 100 magical lightstone crystal, and 10 spirit leaf. Then the 10 spirit tree or the 10 bloody tree nuts for the life crystal. So we still have them. They can condense them all into just one. They have their different little categories. So if you guys have like more than 16 for each, they'll go ahead and compensate you. Yeah, that's what's I know the crystals are coming out this week. They're coming out tomorrow, I want to say. So that I can look forward to. Everything else, I have no idea when it's coming out. So let me know if like you guys have an idea on if it's going to be coming out in the next couple updates or if it's just something that they're testing out. 466 mil. Go ahead and get this closed down. 6 mil for each cooking mastery crystal for EU. Yeah, unfortunately, it wouldn't even matter. How many, is that the cheapest? Like, let's go by, is that the cheapest first? Because I have 19 in my storage, and I'm using 21. What's the cheapest cost? Or the cheapest price? I'm not asking about selling. I'm asking about buying. What's the cheapest price? Hear me out. Like for selling, like that's fine. I'm pretty sure they're all gonna be like drowned out and it's not really gonna matter. I don't think that works like that. I don't think they're removing all of the crystals and compensating us for all of them. I think they're compensating us for if we have over the limit. Like they're gonna merge all of them down, and any more after that, they're just gonna go ahead and compensate the silver. You know, like I I don't even know how they're gonna do that. Like, so what do we do? Like, I'm so lost. Are they gonna just refund all of our crystal and like the silver compensation, and then give us the new crystal in its place? Okay. Gotcha. So basically what you're telling me is look on the chart, find out what is the most expensive. Okay. So I'm gonna go out on my main account. I'm gonna look on the website to see like what is the highest valued crystal that they had listed at the time, because that's what we're being compensated for. And I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make all 19 of my forest crystals at one. So when they go ahead and do the whole compensation, I get that whole entire money back. I get all of that they're compensating me back for. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. To be honest with you, I don't even know. I don't even know if it really matters at this point. Yeah, I guess it'd be best to just craft them up and take the loss on the crafting cost. They're removing the forest crystal, right? Or hold on, let me see if I read that right.
Why you laugh like that?
Forest crystal, no, that forest crystal is still staying. Never mind. No, I mean, it's still the same shit. It doesn't really matter if we make it up now or later. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on doing any of my crystal making, because hear me out on this one, all right? I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but after looking at this and thinking about it, okay, the silver compensation is still just like going ahead and crafting your crystal up now and selling it. We're not really getting back like a huge amount of money. It's not like a huge payday. It's just like selling it on the central market without having to go through the whole selling in the central market. You still have to account for the price that your like the crystal cost to make, like the magical shards and all that. You still have to take in account of that. So after looking at it, I don't think I want to go ahead and rush making all of those crystals to have them compensate me back for it, and then find out that the vital and the new life crystals have a higher price in the central market. Like, we start listing it at a higher price than what the original crystals were at. So fundamentally, all of my forest crystals that I have in my storage waiting, I could turn into a higher profit than what I would do now, making it all up, trying to FOMO myself. That's the only reason why I'm not trying to do it. And there'll be so many in demand too. Like, I just don't. I'm gonna wait. I know it could probably shoot myself in the. I'll probably shoot myself in the foot for this, but I personally, I think I'm gonna wait and check to see what the new vital crystal and life crystal prices are going to be at, and if the bar is gonna continue to rise up, or if it's gonna like plateau, like they cap it. But I personally feel like I could make more after the update and not deal with the whole compensation. Because, like I said, looking at the material costs and all of that going into making the crystal, and then looking at what you can make, you're just getting compensated for the same thing. You're not doing anything differently. You're just making them, and they're coming in and, hey, I'm the central market, yoink, 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 okay, we automatically bought them type of thing when you're sleeping, when it's being updated. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm not gonna do it. It's already limited to get Fury. I just have a strange inkling that they're gonna go ahead and do some like shifty shit to where like, so you get 466 on cooking ones and EU minus 150, then you get a crystal for free, and they said you get it cheaper than mint. There's a limit on it though. There's a limit on how many you can have, or how many they'll compensate you back for, like how many crystals they'll convert back. So no, I'm pretty sure it was like what, 16? After 16 or something, like they'll just go ahead and give you the raw silver, no crystal compensation back for it. Yeah, that is also true. But I feel like they also depend on like the events that are going on at the time. You know, I really feel like it also depends on that. But pressure, pressure, pressure. Let's look at the pressure. Yeah, I'm curious. I'll just read what they have, find out. You know, I'm probably gonna have to go to. This is a hard one. All right, notices. We'll probably do there. Please say 2 good events this week. Not. Come on, bro. It'll be mob grinding. It'll always be mob grinding. Come on. We know that. All right, where are the crystals? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, for upcoming, let me see. Does not say shit. I don't want to have to like look it up on a video. Enjoy your night, man. Tea time. It's we out here ice fishing on our Ironman challenge because we broke. We broke. We got to do our trilogia, but we can't. We can't afford it. They don't need to. Why do they need to buff it up? You can do like 750 mil depending on where you are an hour. That's pretty good for life scaling. Let's be real. Would you rather that, or would you prefer, say, fishing with what I normally make 45 mil in Velia? Yeah, some nice chill ice fishing. We just turned in all of the turn-ins in one go. So now we got to make it all back and try to get the money. My first endeavor is to try getting my tri closed. That's gonna be the first go. But yeah, Nami. I normally make like 45 mil over in Velia, 245 to 275 mil over in Margoria. Or would you prefer the 750 to usually like 1.2 bill, depending on how lucky you are with your sniper hunting? Yeah, you got to get a trophy. If you can get a head trophy, you're making bank. Especially, I think it's a tiger trophy. The tiger and the boar trophy. Let me check. Tiger, tiger, tiger. I can't really check because it's like really messed up, but 340 or 73 mil? Or let's check the bore. Can't really see. All right. We'll just do it like that. There you go. All of the Land of the Morning Light heads that you can find out there while sniper hunting. So it can make you money if you can get lucky and get the trophy. So it is worth going out and sniper hunting, and it can make a lot of money. Just like out there in, say, like Narcion. Narcion can make you a lot of money with the deer heads. It's all about how lucky you are. Or Shadowline hunting. But no, I don't feel like matchlock hunting or sniper hunting has to be buffed in any way. They are in a nice little sweet spot. Fishing, though, fishing needs some love. I wish fishing would get a little tap on the back. Like, give me a faster fishing boat. Like the Cog. I have a boar and a bear hanging in my manor. What I've been trying to do is go for the Thunderpaw head. That's really what I really want for my manor. Hang it up next to all of my other dead animals that are hanging on the wall. Put it next to the, like, I got 2 bear heads. I'll put it right there in the middle. Come on. Oh, and the morning breath can be vendored for a lot of money. Unless bartering has, like, taken a hold of it. Let me check the central market. At least on NA. I don't know about EU. Any other region is beyond me, especially EU. EU has, like, lower prices on shit, so keep that in mind. All right, morning breath. Come on, there you are. I thought you'd be in the bees. Yeah, I would definitely suggest vendoring your morning breath. 2 mil, 2 mil opposed to waiting for maybe... Last time I waited a month before pulling it out and just vendoring it. So you'll lose a little bit, but you get a lot of them out there. You could make an easy 1 bill on them, maybe 2-3 hours out there. And I'm only talking about the morning breath. I'm not even talking about any of the other materials that you can get. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, general rule, vendor them. Vendor them, get rid of them. I like to ask myself a nice little question when I look at that item, okay? Would you prefer your girl to have morning breath? No. Sell it. Get rid of it. You'll be waiting a while if you're trying to go ahead and actually, like, list it on the central market. Sometimes taking a loss is a lot better than waiting a year. Like, I swear, trying to put in a pre-order for the value packs, you'll really be there for a year waiting for that pre-order to go through. Like, sometimes it's better to take the loss than you know, sit there and wait. And yeah, no, seriously, like, do you prefer your girl to have morning breath? Nah. Vendor it. Get rid of it. You don't want it. For all intents and purposes, that is a trash item to you, alright? It's a completely trash item. The vendor will take it for more value than a player needs it, okay? And even though I'm pretty sure it's used for bartering, I'm pretty sure it does not like pop up like that. And if it does, people have so many that they're not really concerned about buying it. I mean, I don't blame them. You get a lot of that over there. You get so many of them, it's no longer fun. They're not even useful. I mean, other than for the trophies, which you rarely ever get. Like, what's up, your mama? How you doing today? What's going on in here? I am ice fishing because I'm a broke boy, bro. I gotta get the money for our trilogia. Well, to finish our trilogia, let's be real, I've already started. I've already, like, begun the process. I need, like, 2 earrings and my chest piece. Probably, like, the necklace, so I can have that when I fail this. This is an event that's going on. I'm pretty sure, what is it, January 27th until February 7th, we have the ability to come out here and do our ice fishing. For the ice fishing, we can turn in the ice fish for little goodies, if this would let me. Anyway, little goodies here. No, you cannot auto fish. You have to fish, but fishing does a little mini game I'll show you real fast. You have to spin it counterclockwise or clockwise depending on the direction. Clockwise for when the fish is like going up, counterclockwise when the fish is going down. It'll let you know the direction. But you can turn in the fish for these little bonuses here. You got the once a week per family quest that you can turn in. Then you have the once per family. Also, this is the way to get the Lara buff. During this little event, we can turn in one of the smaller fish for the little weekly or the 10-hour buff now. Also, the bigger fish that we can catch out here are worth 10 mil. Yeah, it keeps you active, and that's one thing I like about the game. One thing I like doing in the game. I like being active. I like to have me feeling like I'm really doing something instead of like AFKing. I don't like to AFK. Like, this should not be the best game you never have to play. Like, let Eve take that title. Let me be more active. Like, stop it with the AFK fishing. Like, I get it. Everyone wants to be AFK. Everyone wants to be able to make the most money without having to touch the fucking game. But, like, goddamn. It's like with fishing. Okay, harpoon fishing used to be the fucking thing that you did, and it's active. Now anymore, you have, if you're fishing, it better be AFK or you're bad at the game. Why are you not fishing at Vela? You fucking suck, bro. Oh, you do harpooning? Kill yourself. Like, damn, dude. Our community is bad. You know, all because, like, you want to be more active instead of, like, being AFK. Like, I enjoy playing the game. Like, let me play the game. Stop making it to where it's all AFK and less inputty. Have you been on Reddit? Like, have you been in our general, like, global chat, server chat, group chat? Like, have you seen the fucking community's, like, reaction to when you want to do dead content? To when you want to be active in the game? Like, the sentiment is, like, extreme hostility when you mention anything that does not involve AFK, number crunching, you have to min-max, you have to do it AFK, and you have to swipe your card, or you are bad at the game. Oh god, no, our community is like real toxic. Real toxic, and it's a shame. Not everyone is. I'm not trying to say, like, sit there and tell you everyone that you play with is out to get you and hide your dog because they're gonna kidnap your dog from your backyard. Watch your neighbor, they might. No, I'm kidding. But I'm just saying, like, it can get real extremely toxic with life skilling in general. That's why I don't try to min-max or be one of those meta players or anything like that. I can't do it. I will sit there and let people bully me and troll me and everything for not playing the game how they play the game or how they want to enjoy the game and shit like that, because I enjoy my game. I enjoy playing the game. I enjoy being active in the game and not just sitting there away from it, you know? No, the arrogance drops when you realize that no one is going to sell you any pen manos. When it comes to life skilling like that, like, the arrogance drops when you sit there thinking that, like, because I'm out here trying to enhance my manos and trying to get my pen and blah blah blah, like, you know, no one's just going to sell you it and you're gonna be able to buy it right off there. Like, oh, why are you doing all this? It's a lot quicker and easier to swipe it. Okay, good luck. Good luck. I enjoy what I do, but at the end of the day, I know, you know, the AFK path is not going to be fun for me. Like, if I want pen, I'm gonna have to be actively earning my billions. I'm gonna have to be actively getting it because no one's gonna sell the shit to me. I'm not gonna get my shit by being AFK, doing this or doing that. I like fishing, and I do like fishing. I like harpoon fishing. I like being active. I like the hotspot fishing when they actually mattered. You know, and the only time they actually mattered because the value of the fish is like so low and demeaning to actually go out and fish and be active, like the mystic fish. Once you get that from the hotspot, they no longer matter to you unless you're doing the stupid little weekly. The pufferfish event really made me feel like active fishing was fun. Like, yeah, it wasn't for everyone. I got made fun of and told that I should go back to AFK fishing. Why am I doing that? The plump coelacanth is the better fish to go for, and blah blah blah, and a whole entire debate on whether or not it was worth it to do the plump coelacanth or AFK fish in Altanova. Yeah, no, like I said, it just gets a little hostile on the players that like to be active and the players that don't really want to play the game but want everything handed to them. Saying. So I stopped playing World of Warcraft back when they made like the looking for raid, looking for group, like they removed your interaction with the actual like community and the world and all that, so that you did not have to leave your town. You didn't have to do this, you didn't have to do that. All you had to do is hit a button and wait. Maybe throw on some YouTube. All right, 31 and 20. I'm just saying, like, I am not having fun with the game if the best selling feature of the game is minimizing it in the background while I play another game. Like, am I really playing it? Am I really playing your game? Am I showing you interaction? And I don't want to hear the argument, yeah, well, you're still in the game and they're still, like, getting your time and your blah, blah, blah. Like really? Really, is that impressive to sit there and talk about with your friends? Yeah, I made a game where, you know, the best part of it is everyone minimizes it and plays all the newer, better games coming out. Let's be real. I want to be active. I want to feel like I'm doing something in my game and I'm progressing towards something, not I should be definitely minimizing this and playing Pal World. For now. For now. Let's wait for the update to come out where hunting is going to be AFKable. They're going to do a Throne and Liberty automated hunting. Like, just wait for it. Enough player backlash. Like, I'm pretty sure the new trading that's going to come out is most likely going to be, like, AFKable. I think the most you'll probably have to do is, like, start it and probably, like, deal with the end of the route, maybe, if that.
Fairies love honey.
It wouldn't shock me. Like, enough players complained about how active, like, running around the world and having to listen to rumors and shit was, and how annoying it was for them, so they went ahead and got rid of it. So just wait for it. Let's just wait to see how AFK it is. Garmoth in 15. Should I do Garmoth? Should I do Garmy? I can't do Garmy on this account, but should I take the time to log into my other account to do Garmy? I already got the statue. And I don't really get anything, so I'm like, I don't know. They made it easy. I'll just, like, put a pre-order in for it on my other account. Like, I really feel like we shouldn't have been able to buy the Garmoth's heart. Like, I know it's gonna, like, bite me in the ass for saying it, and I know I'm gonna go ahead and buy it out anyway, and all that dumb shit, but I just feel like we shouldn't be able to. I really feel like the harder to get items should be harder to get, and it should give us more value in, you know, having it, getting it, finding it, blah, 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 like the treasure used to be. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I did buy my health potion, was it? Yeah, the infinite health potion. I just feel like the players that originally got their shit is really like upset because they put in the time and the effort, and now Jimmy can just go ahead and buy one. I don't know. I'm just ranting over here. I'm just ranting about random little aspects that doesn't really fucking matter. Yeah. At the end of the day, like, does it really matter? Does any of it really fucking matter? You're gonna have players that are AFKing anyway. You're gonna have players that like to be active. They're going to turn it all AFK anyway. You're still gonna have your players active, so at the end of the day, does it really fucking matter? As long as there's no RMT. What would you prefer? What would you prefer, Project? Me talking about new ideas, or would you prefer me to talk about the same issues that have not been updated since 2018? I knew you were, Cap. I'm here for you. I thought you would be. Exactly, Project. New ideas. No one wants to hear about the same issues that have been plaguing Black Desert since, like, 2018. Since the great fishing nerf. The day the traders no longer favored fish. They were like, this is not the Gordon fisherman. Yeah, right now we're out here, Cap, doing our ice fishing to make money to start getting our TRI taps completed. It's an easy way to make money, get the items that we need for our energy, our maids, everything like that. So I decided, you know what, might as well take the time. It's pretty easy. You know, it's not like it's a complex thing. I don't understand why everyone was complaining about how hard it is to rotate your mouse. I mean, I get it. Real life fishing and having to use the fishing rod is a hard fucking concept, and you can't just text it or use AI to pull up the fish and all, but I get it. To each his own. Not everyone can rotate in a circle or the other way. The human mind, it's a complex thing, but we're out here. It's an easy way to make money. I'm gonna do it because I can't use the central market. Not like I'm gonna be able to list anything or sell anything, buy anything. I can look at everything. I can window shop. But I can be a poor homeless kid looking in a restaurant window all I want. One day I will steal me a grill and make me that same burger, but for now, I'll look at everyone running around with their cool and great fucking items and shit like that. Come on, fishy fish. Not yet. There we go. I keep forgetting. Stop jumping. Like, why are you jumping? Yes. Yes, you can. Tomorrow I can go ahead and get another one. Then the next day I can go ahead and get another one. They have a 13-day expire time or 14-day expire rate. So fundamentally I can get 14 of them and keep them there for when I want to use them up until their expire rate. Or date. As long as they don't expire, yeah, you can go ahead and continue to get them every day. Oops. Well, 2.5 hours normally makes me 1.2 bill. I had to trade in some of my fish for our turn-ins, and I went down the crystal update that's coming out tomorrow. And what I'm not going to be doing and blah, blah, blah. So, I miss fragrant alcohol. Other than that, today I think I might just pull out 800. Only because I took so much time doing everything else. Like, legit took too much time doing everything else, but it's alright. It is a-okay. We are gonna make a lot of money. Anything will help. Only because I don't have the ability to actually, like, you know, make money. Like, I can't make the money. I can look at the money. I can pretend like I want it, but I can't use the central market. So this is my best option. This is my only option. Not with my energy the way it is. I can't even throw my money in the central market. All right, well. I can't check, but I will be right back. Let me go ahead, use the bathroom. Let the dog use the bathroom. And we will continue our ice fishing because I need to make more money. I am not leaving until I can make enough to really buy a lot of our tri accessories and shit like that. But give me a moment. I will be right back and we will continue.
How to love? I do not know.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, back to what we were doing. All right, let's get our calculator up and start calculating how much fish we have and how much I'm gonna make. Got to drop down the value or the overall total now that I did the exchange and all. 120 mil and 240 mil so far. Not too bad. Not too bad. So 560 mil we're at currently. I still have 30 minutes, which I said, or like I stated earlier, I kind of took time out to look at the global lab and do other things. So I kind of cut into the time it normally would take me.
Return home one day. I would like to write about our adventure.
And not to mention, we did our turn-in, our whole entire Abilene and Creo turn-ins that we could. Like, I have no more that I can possibly turn in anymore. You got 75 more rods left. I don't think I have any more black gems remaining, do I? Nope, no more. That costume. 1 silver embroidered, 2 more silver embroidered.
Right here.
Then you're going to be working on another one. We're going to try to go for it. I want a +3 finally. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. I hate how long it takes. Small little trade-off. Unfortunately, no. No, we're at half a bill. I took some time to go down the global lab. I did all of our weekly exchanges all at once, and I want to say I did something else that took my time up. So I handicapped myself. I'm all right. We're good. We're gonna at least try to go for 800. Any little bit of money will be any help for me on this account. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's like you go ahead and you get the item or the pearls or whatever, and when you go do the gifting, you send it to the family name or something. I'm not really sure how it exactly goes ahead and works out like that. I've never done it. I haven't had anyone like gift me anything like that. Gifting wasn't really a thing prior to like what holidays and last year. You getting that one be fast? Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. I'll be hitting 1 billion hopefully. I'm hoping today or close to it. If I can get more of those fatties, it'd be a lot easier. Come on. I gotta keep an eye on the time because I'm not sure when my fiance is going on break, and she's also getting done early today, so I'm not gonna be able to do a long stream. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Like, if I have to leave in like 3 more hours, like that's why. I say like it's not a long time from now. Like, oh, just 3 hours? Like, really? So I'm thinking we take the 2 costumes, try to mash them together in Heidel. I'm thinking I'm just gonna try to mash the costumes over there in Heidel after they're made and not touch the one in Olvia, because I know I'm gonna fuck up the ones over in Heidel, and I'll have the one over there in Olvia there to be a little backup, a little stand-in, because I've been having bad luck with trying to get my +3 taps done. I've been having extremely bad luck with it, so I already know I'm gonna fail them. And because I know I'm gonna fail them, going into it, I want to have one sitting offhand in the storage elsewhere. He tried fishing there with the rod. It gives box that can exchange for contribution, but do it later. And then, oh, you're talking about the little broken trade goods or whatever the fuck the box is. I get those out in Margoria. You can trade them into, I want to say, the trade manager, or not the trade manager, the repair guy, the blacksmith. I prefer over there in Margoria, to be honest with you. I prefer it over there because the bite rate is a lot faster. I mean, it's always abundant, obviously. The value of the fish is a lot higher, and we also have a chance of getting the red grade fish and the mystical fish. Which, as you guys may have, like, known and or heard about, the God of Fishing title, or God of Fish title. I don't know if it's like God of Fish or Fish God or something like that. But we can get that title, and it usually takes years to get it. Usually will take years to get, so, you know. That's why I'm always out there in Margoria. I'm hoping that, like, one day that day will be my day and I can cross off another fish from the list. I'm gonna have to suck it up and do AFK fishing out in Velia every night just to try my luck at getting the fish from there. I got the hardest one. I got the hardest one because you have to be active to get it. The hotspot one. Now I need all of the lazy, I can be sleeping, working, taking a shit while fishing out in Margoria or Velia and still trying my luck at getting one of those stupid little mystical fish. Turn on this AC because it's getting really hot in here. And not in the cool, I want to sing a fucking song type of way either. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, that should be 150 almost. Yeah, once I get the one more, I think that should be 150. Then the bigger ones are about to hit 300. Maybe if I get lucky enough, I can pull up more of the fat fish and get higher total. I doubt it. Looking at the time, I got like 11 more minutes until I hit the 2.5 hour mark, which is fine. I can always be out here fishing longer and earn the money. But I need the money. Regardless, I need the money. I need to go ahead and start being able to tap things up. Are you guys ready for the update tomorrow? You guys excited? You don't know? Do we know what is coming tomorrow? For Lifeskilling, hold on, I will bring it up really fast for you. I gotta do that whole stupid little capture shit all the time. Like, damn. I'm gonna go down what is actually coming out from the notices. Give me 1 second. Get done this little mini game. All right, scheduled for tomorrow. War of the Roses, simplified and changed some crystals. Southern Ulukita, they're getting a new region. And revamp the Darkseeker's Retreat. That's all coming out tomorrow. So I'm guessing Southern Ulukita would be here. Like, would that be over here? I will go ahead and post up the link to it in the chat. Give me 1 second. Here you go. Yeah, it's no problem. Not even gonna lie to you, I wish that was a minigame for normal fishing. Like, if we chose to be active, that's the minigame we got instead of that stupid little button mashing type shit. Just logged in and the maintenance is in 2 hours. The heck? Yeah, we got maintenance tomorrow. Well, technically you today. Later today. And then us later today. Later tonight. For me, like, probably 10 hours from now. Something like that. I'm waiting to check to see what the crystal prices are going to be. I want to find out what they're going to be before I decide to make the ones that I have. And I have 19. I have 19, and I'm pretty sure they're going to compensate me for some of them, I think. I'm not sure. Once I can actually get in after the update and look at the aftermath and see, like, what it looks like, then I can go ahead and figure out like what I'm going to do with all of the extra little forest crystals I have in the storage. But for the most part, I'm going to wait and see the actual price of the new crystals that come out and see if they're going to be like on the incline, or are they going to like rise, or are they just going to like plateau? I don't want it to be capped. I really don't want it to be like a little capped experience where it's like one set value now. And I really don't want to be caught with my pants down thinking I'm ready and I don't have the crystals waiting. Like, I don't want to make them up now and think I'm going to get more for the compensation when in all actuality it's just like listing them on the central market and having them sold right then and there while you're sleeping during the update or whatever you're doing during the update. I'm gonna wait and bide my time. I do have to take one gathering crystal for my main account because I opened up the left-hand square or left-hand slot. Left-hand corner slot. I have to go get the Garmy's heart for the other slot and I'll be finally fully slotted. But for the most part, I want to get another gathering crystal socketed, and hopefully I'm not going to have to really worry about the... What crystal was it? The energy? Or was it durability, or both? I couldn't remember. I just know my underwater gathering crystal is being removed. Oh no! Stop jumping. How are my workers doing? So. If I had my value pack, I'd be able to go ahead and invest my contribution points. Thinking which one should I go for first? Which ones should I do? Got the ash, but I don't have any workers here. I mean, I do, but they're all like, and I have max. Oh god, whoops. Probably pay attention to that. I really should. In theory. Or to go ahead and change that. Ba-dum. I wish I can get a bird. And I'm not talking about that little weird ass looking fucking bird down here. Yeah, go ahead, play dead. I know, you're upset. Calling you like you are, bro. But yeah, I'm not talking about a bird like that. Like an actual bird. I feel birdless. Do you know what it's like to be birdless, man? Come on, where are you going? Where are you going? Come on. Hang around, fishy fish. Like, I'm over here fishing, doing my little ice fishing shit. And in the back of my mind, I am trying to figure out a new location to go ahead and claim in that Enshrouded game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm still trying to figure that out. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to claim a town and refurbish it and use it as my own. And that's the only thing I'm thinking about right now. There's not really much going on in Black Desert to keep me focused on, like, you know how like a lot of the events will have you out there actively gathering or actively mob grinding because they offer like some really good incentive. Like this, I've already done everything that the event will offer me for the whole entire week within, what, the first 30 minutes. So now I'm like, okay, there's nothing else going on in the game. There's no other events. There's nothing really to prepare for. I mean, for me personally.
Dewdrops alone. Fragrant wine will do the job, perhaps?
My fairy's over here trying to get drunk on dewdrops and wine or something.
Command.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. Hey, blue, blue, blue. Come here, fishy.
I am standing ready to help you.
Do what? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna shoot my gun when the bear's like ripping my face off? Is that what you're gonna do, fairy? I'm standing by you for when you need me to help. Get out of here. There's a reason why Tinkerbell is not a construction worker. There's a reason why my fairy over here trying to think she's gonna really jump into combat. Like she's really gonna accomplish anything. Like, come on, really? I will jump into combat.
Do not know.
Yeah, well, when you're playing solo and you're not trying to have any type of human contact, unfortunately, the fairy's gonna have to do. She's gonna be my only companion that I can really socialize with. I don't know about Jim. Jim is like Hey Hey from Moana, okay? I mean, look at that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. He gets a little triggered. I apologize. See? All good. Damn chicken. Come on, come on. All right, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Let's see. After this, we'll pull this up, find out how much we've made. 334. I was hoping the screen would shake. Apparently it didn't. I like how you're dancing over there. All right, I got fish for you. Let's turn in all fish. Close, but not. Still a lot more money than what we came in with. Yeah, I am still currently playing Eve. I am... What am I doing in Eve currently? I lost one of my endurances, so I've been going ahead, getting the money together to get a prospect. Replace the prospect that I lost. I dropped down to like 40 mil. I had to go ahead and do a lot of AFK mining. The issue is like, mining is boring sometimes. Let's be real. Mining can be extremely boring, especially in high sec. Or you can get comfy and start watching a movie and maybe every so often like glance over. But yeah, I am still playing EVE Online. I'm currently at 194 mil after losing my endurance. And then I also lost an explorer ship. Because I'm going ahead and finally dabbling into the industry and upgrading my ships and shit like that, or upgrading the blueprints to make our tier 2s and blah blah blah. I needed to explore. I needed to find the parts to do all of this shit. It was going great. I did probably 2 or 3 journeys out there, found like some pretty good loot. I got something I'm gonna use for, I think, one of my mining crystals to make a tech 2. But regardless, I got into one little area, little data site. I hacked it, got the stupid shit out, and it was worth 240 mil right off the rip. It was a fucking blueprint for a implant. Okay, an implant that I needed, an implant that I'm gonna have to go out and spend for if I want to go ahead and use it for one of my my alts. I think it's my exploration alt. So yeah, you know, I got it all out, got some of the other parts and things like that. Come to find out, I was not paying attention. A rat came in, and this fucking rat was OP, dude. There was two of them, Serpentis, and I guess I got jammed. I'm not really sure how it went down. Soldier your plex to the plebs. Now you have over Obelisk. That's why I have to back up over there in Olvia. That's exactly why I have to back up over there in Olvia. But yeah, I don't know what happened, but he got like, he popped me right off the bat, like stabbed me, and there wasn't anything I was doing. I lost everything but my pod. I was lucky enough to not lose it. Yeah, failing at 88%. You definitely saw that right. That's normal. That's normal for me, okay? Alright, now I need to go... Let's see, Olivia... What do you got in here, Olivia? I told you, I'm not getting lucky with my silver embroidered, so at this point, I have a backup on hand. Because I know. I already know. Alright, I need over here so I can connect title. Can you shut up? Like, I'm tired of the jazz. Annoying. There's a time and place, and that was not the time, and that was not the place at all. Come on, I need to unlock the point. I'm gonna try to connect Heidel to Halcyon, or at least get it started. I just don't have the knowledge. Alright, watch my horse. Find out if that's going to be the right direction to go in. I shouldn't aggro them. Right? I shouldn't aggro them. Don't mind me, I'm just a juicy little shy running through. Cool, I don't. You don't want to take a chance, alright? Exactly, you don't want to take a chance and accidentally smack one. How'd you up in the hospital? Well, I had a little boomerang accident over in the Bagari Den. Or Bagari, or however the fuck you want to pronounce it. YOLO! Oh, not too bad. There we are. Like, really? Where the fuck are you? Yo, I like this music a lot better than that damn jazz that we were getting. Can you imagine all combat like this in the game? I think I'd really want to go out more like to mob grind if I got to hear music like this playing. There's node manager. Like, am I going to be tall enough for this shit? Oh, I know. There we go.
I was a part of the Serendia Bandit punitive force. My colleagues.
The humanity. Oh, the pain. The pain. 3. 3. 3. I'm wondering, is it worth keeping Heidel Pass Northern Guard Camp when I can take the Bandits Den for 3 and get 3 more back for the Northern Guard Camp? Oof, hard choice, hard choice. I'm pretty sure it'll be alright. I'll probably do that. Can I get off? Yeah, there we go. And back to the no music. Or the epic music. We're gonna get something here, but not the same. It's gonna be brainstorming for later. Probably not. Let's be real. Let's be real. I'm mainly looking forward to playing my other game more so than this. Like I'll play it. Like I will play this. Like I'm not trying to say like I'm getting burned out or I don't want to play it anymore and blah blah blah. It's just I'm not gonna lie to you. The other game is a lot more entertaining than this. The the gathering or the crafting mainly. I don't really mind the gathering. I wish there's little things that they can work on, but for the most part, I like what we got. All right, I need to figure out what we're doing. What are we doing? We got purified water. A lot of pure. I need herbs. That's right. While I'm still able to. Yep. While I'm still able to, let's go grab some herbs. Like I got all this purified water, I got this, I got that, but yet I don't have the actual herbs. Like I'm gonna need that. That's the part I need. Oh, I need to make room, but I don't have anything to make room with. Skiddly dee, skiddly doo. Skiddly fuck you. Get rid of you. Deer meat. Maybe I'll stop off in Calpheon. Try to make it easier for me. This one. I don't think I have anything that can go in this storage anymore. I have to wait to get into Calpheon. Where is my horse? Like, Damn, I was hoping I had a flute. Uh... I know I should have been going a lot faster than this shit. Come on, how do I not have a flute or anything? How is your boy gonna ride through here with no type of fluty flute? Oh, apparently they're wanting me to do it extremely easily. There's a guy in the middle of Lakita. 1 contribution for 5 level storage, and there's like 2 of them. That requires me to actually get out there. I will eventually. Yeah, I will eventually. It's just mainly I'm trying to cut down the time I'm like traveling around so I can focus on actually like doing shit. Trying to progress, trying to level up our life skills, or like trying to get our black gem fragments and things like that. So eventually I will get out there and get a Sparkin too. I want to have a Sparkin just because the goats that are out there. The goat. Or the fact that I can find the acacia or the rock crabs, maybe the bison. Get some beef. Some good old-fashioned beef. There, alchemy repair. Nope, need it. Gathering speed. Alchemy time. We'll keep it. I wish I had my family bag. I think I'm still 5 levels away from it. Or 6. I'm not... No, 8. I'm not sure. All I know is I'm pretty... In terms of, like, leveling, I'm still pretty new. But I'm right there on the cusp of actually unlocking a lot of good quests and shit like that. Why are you telling me the wrong direction, horse? What's your problem? Boy. Don't get the flu, ladies and gentlemen. Oberon Farm. Turn back around. Hey, you at the cuckoo farm. How you doing? Anything here? No? What about shouting? You got anything? No? Okay. This is probably not going to last long. If my horse could run through water. Look at me now, Mom. My horse does ride on water. Told me my horse would drown when I was in like 5th grade, but now look, Oh no, I almost did. How when you're trying to make a joke and you almost like commit to it. Not fun. Are these fur? Back up. Nope, cedar.
Hello there, mate. Are you also taking part in the bear hunter-thon?
Okay. I don't know what he wanted me to do, but I technically completed that. Or not. Yep, or not. Okay, I don't care. Gathers, gathers, yep. Cool. It's like we were just doing this yesterday. Oh. Fuck. Pop that. Pop that. There, a little better. Not gonna take me that long. Not with how much energy I have. Or don't have. However you want to look at it. Glass half empty type of situation. On 133. Be shocked if I get to go through another cycle. Woohoo! Finally, our first fragment. Where's my mastery at? Probably low. Yep. Low as shit. Because I don't have any Manos tools or mastery tools or anything like that. He bought you a porpoise for 120 mil, but need to learn one skill to start using it. Oh, you can start doing better mining. Are you trying to do the drone mining? That's what I'm gonna use the porpoise for. But in terms of better mining, your better mining is gonna be done in the mining barge and the exhumer, or even, well, in terms of like between the porpoise and the like. In regards to the porpoise, I feel like maybe the Hulk. You know, using an exhumer is going to match like is where you should be going. Hell, even a retriever or procurer, anything like that. Just those would be better with your mining. Porpoise, drone mining. Like I personally just want to get a porpoise just for drone mining. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew it. Hmm. 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 I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to get rid of. It all has so much potential. T10 attempts for right now. I'm only going to be gathering them anyway, so I'm going to be accruing them. There's no point in tossing them when I could just, like, gather up this one and, oh, look at that. It's going to be one, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know what I want to get rid of or toss around. Okay, I'm thinking... Transport wagon the fuck out of them. Oh, we have no more. I'm pretty sure there's other recipes that require the everlasting herb too. I feel like there is. I feel like I've done it or I've seen in the crafting notes. I just feel like there is. We're out here getting more wild grass. It's always with the grass, man. I'm always running out. Procures on your... Okay, yeah, no, your logical best bet is to go ahead and get your stupid porpoise and your mining foreman link, right? That's the route you're going with it? Ba-ba-bum. Oh, hey, we leveled up. Okay. Don't know why you're giving me a title Supreme Ruler. I just fucking leveled up. I didn't do anything special. It'll take me... I think it said 14 days to learn the skills for my porpoise. Not bad. It's just I'm kind of learning all of my core skills. I think it's a magic 12. I'm learning the last tail end of that, so it's like 20 days here, 11 days there, 7 over here, blah blah blah. But I feel like if I go ahead and get all of my core ship flying and commanding skills out of the way, I can go ahead, command everything a lot better, and continue to focus on specialization. I mean, think about it, you know, if you have like level 5 thermodynamics, you're golden for every and any spaceship. Then I can go ahead and get like better resource processing and salvaging and look into doing all of that dumb shit, not have to worry about my speed, my thermodynamics. Magic 14s, thank you, not 12. Yeah, I'm on the last tail end of those, so I think I like 3 more I have left. I wanted to learn those before going ahead and getting my level 4 mastery done for my endurance. The endurance, the prospect, venture, mainly all of the ore mining chips. That was my goal, at least. I wanted to go ahead and get the mastery built up and do all that. So I have my mining barge maxed out. I'm slowly getting I have mining upgrade next to be maxed out. Mining drone specialization 4, mining drone 5. I went ahead and got enough to go and do some shit. Then went ahead and spec'd into going and doing mining. Yeah, it is one of the quickest ways to make money in Eve. Yeah. It's just you have to have the skill for the ship to use it, like for the certain ships to really capitalize on it. And also you have to look, yay. I don't have the buff or the talent. But you also what's it called? Have to have the fucking skill to like know how, like, okay, I know attack that one, do this one, avoid that one. It'll go ahead and open up the next room. I can go ahead, teleport to the next room without having to touch those 3 over there. Like, if you can manage that and do it in a timely manner while also using the proper ship with the proper fitting, yeah, it can make you a lot of money. It can make you a shit ton of money. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I haven't gotten to that point. I think where I trailed off was I did the first little story arc that you get. I did that one, and then
Wherever you go.
what is that? Sisters of Eve story arc. I think I did that one. Got the ability to start doing like the level 3 missions and stopped there. I was like, you know what? I want to check to see like how demanding it would be to use a small little Tristan to do like level 2s or level 3s and see how far I can push it. So I am teetering between level 2 and level 3 for my Tristan. My little 2-shotter drone boat. I think I have a level 3 mission that I fundamentally gave up without telling the guy I gave it up because, like, I want to do it in my Tristan, but my Tristan is, like, a little underpowered for the situation. Yeah, I finished it years and years and years ago, so I don't really remember it. I think that's the storyline that you get the epic arc, the first one you unlock. Which one do I want to do? Where? Okay. Okay, let's get this figured out. Let's figure our lives out. Street money. 300k could come in handy. Why do they do this to me? Pop that. Can't use it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I have to jump back in today. I haven't really touched it this morning. I was in last night. I was doing my high sec mining. Hold on, I'm answering my fiance because apparently she's coming home just a tad bit later. All right. Yeah, I was doing high sec mining. I originally, the night before, I was doing low sec mining, but the region I was in was getting a little bit too dicey. I had a jackdaw warp in on me right as I noticed him on the scanner. I started my warp. He popped in right on top of me, like not on me, but like right directly above me. Right as I teleported out, I'm like, yep, I would have just lost my endurance if I wasn't really paying attention. And I thought I was too. I really thought I was. But just almost coming into contact with another player and losing my ship was a little bit too much for me. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll play it safe, do my little high sec mining. Just keeping it going. And get another treasure chest. Hey, give me enough to fill out 24 hours, I'll be happy. Yeah, guy, I was mining for dark ochre. Dark ochre and gneiss. Iridescent gneiss, I think it is. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna do mining, I'm really gonna do some mining. I'm gonna go for the big rock. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the dangerous haul, and I feel a little bit more accomplished when I can make it home with my full mining hold of endurance. Though like I said, I want to get my prospect so I can go and do it a little bit faster. Rat or actual player? I'm curious on that one. They might be getting hungry. Players are like, there's not enough of us. We gotta start murdering our own. You imagine the mining channel cannibalizing itself. I mean, I can. I'm not going to be able to continue our gathering if I lose that one spot. I have a feeling I'm going to lose that one spot. Four times. So I'm going to assume that one time was just now from a fucking rat. And then 3 times from a player. Okay. Yeah, wormholes I know are like extremely juicy, and I don't want to do any mining out in a wormhole. I'm gonna have to do some gassing and all, but I'm trying to avoid it. Like, I have the skill to do it, like a little bit of it to, you know, get your little foot in the door. I just really didn't care for it. I am not ready to venture into wormholes. I know they're lucrative. I know you can make a lot of money and all that, but like, as a solo player, I am not fucking prepared. I am not mentally ready. I did not sign up for that fucking journey through the that hellscape. But when I am, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and try it, but I know they're dangerous. I know they're juicy. I know a lot of people want wormholes just because of how lucrative it can be. Yeah. Yeah, and the rats are hard. You know, I haven't even like touched base on the whole rats. Like, I only mentioned the human factor. We're not even talking about the fact that, like, you know, those rats will fucking chase you around the whole entire wormhole. They're ruthless. And as a solo player, like, I am not gonna be able to handle my shit. I can barely handle my shit out in normal space, let alone wormhole. I seen you cannot gather anymore. I'm like, shit. Did I run out of the slots already, finally? All right, we'll gather for a little bit longer, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. My head is pounding. I need to take some medicine and go lay the down. At least it's not COVID. At least I did not get that again. I can say that one. Got 32. Oh, durability. Managed to mine and come back alive with some good ore from a wormhole the other day. You're keeping it. I did that with Arcanor. I went out to Null the other day and I was able to come back with... I'm not really spec to do it. Like, I don't have the crystals and shit, so it wasn't really a lot, but the little 4 pieces that I have, I went ahead and compressed it, and I keep it in my little one station as a little trophy, like you said. Like, I made it. I was there long enough to mine 4 fucking cycles of it, and I lived. I came back. I do like those moments. Those are the moments that I live for in Eve. Like, you know, you should be dead right now. You have more money than what your ship is worth in your hold. And you make it back. No one suspected a thing. No one tried to kill you. Unharassed, unadulterated, your fucking riches all in your, like, mining hold or your actual inventory. And then you have moments like mine where you get a lot of money, like worth of loot, and a rat comes in and instantly one-shots your ass. There wasn't even a chance of trying to outmaneuver the shit and then warp off. No, the rat one-shotted me. It was really highly impressive, but extremely sad on just how fast he was able to pop my ass. And I thought the magnet would be a little bit... It would last a little bit longer. You know, normal rat. Ooh. What is a rat gonna do? I got level 5 this, level 4 that. That shit one fucking shot at me and then asked me if I wanted seconds. It came at me like I was the bad one. Like, shit. Like, I get it. So I lost everything. Yeah, they'll do that. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It'd be like that. Like I said, it happens. I just got real defeated though. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was the last little exploration. I sat there. I got everything right. I rode the scan. I made sure there was only like 2 people in the system. There was no one around. They looked like they weren't really focusing on anything and or focused on me. Got 2 data sites down and finally went to go get the last one. Opened it, seen everything that was in there, hit the take all, went to go warp, and as soon as I hit the warp, these fucking rats just boom, boom, and then scrammed. I'm like, God damn. At first I thought it was another player. It literally gave me the feeling of another player, just how quick it happened. Yeah, no, it just, like, part of me, like, I don't know if it was because I had my mining window open, I was looking at my inventory, or that and I blinked at the same time, but I shit you not. It was like a player warped in, scrammed me, or like targeted me, scrammed me, and as soon as that lock was done, that fucking rocket got shot off, or I don't even fucking know. I blew the fuck up. Alright, I blew the fuck up. I don't even know what type of weapon he used on me. That's how quick it was. But like, it just gave me the whole feeling of, you know, it was a player. I even had to stop and check my kill rights and see like what the fuck happened. To check like what player killed me, who done it, like what ship was it, and no, it was a fucking rat. A goddamn rat like murdered me, and I'm over here trying to figure out like what vendetta to start 20-year type of spying ring on this one like player on. No, turns out it was a cheap little lobby rat that apparently is not a cheap lobby rat. I thought that rat was shopping in Walmart. Nope. That rat has Gucci. Don't do it. That rat was bigger than you. I don't have a hoe to use. I don't have much. Oh, come on. When you're loading faster than your game. Is that better? Yep, there we go. Oh, God. I don't know if it was a guy saying clap, 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 clap. Oh, or the goblin. But it was weird, and I don't ever want him to do that again.
This is the Bank of... The Bank of Hope operates only for the citizens.
Right, back to Olivia. Yeah, that could have definitely have gone better. Maybe next time I'll go out with not so much in my inventory. You're going to take me to where I need to go. See? Told you. I don't need roads. The horse just knows where to go. That's all. Turn the AC on. I do apologize about the sound. I'd rather have the computer not overheating and all that, and eventually I'll get the sound working for the AC and all that dumb shit. That's a whole little work in progress I'm not looking forward to. How much? 3. Yeah, we're good. I think that was a good amount of time today.
We might meet.
Just jump off the ledge.
Don't bully me.
Yeah, better than nothing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. I'm not feeling too good. If you guys are watching over there on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to me and turn on all those notifications so you know when I come out with a new video, update, guide, and or I go live again. If you're watching me over there on Twitch, be sure to follow me so you know when I go live. It was great being able to make at least like 500 mil without having to really spend any energy. I'm gonna have to jump back into our challenge again and continue going so I can, accrue the money in an easier manner before the whole event ends and I'm stuck having to rely on other methods like, trading in the morning or vendoring the morning breath from the sniper hunting eventually when I can do it. Yeah, thank you, Lil. Thank you, Out. Project. Oh, man. Yeah. It was great having you. Thanks, guy. It was great having you all. And as always, keep gathering out there. Don't catch the flu. And whatever you do, don't accept any wooden nickels from any strangers, all right? Thanks, Nikolai. Have a great evening yourself, man. Enjoy your night, everyone.